All right, dear friends, and hello. I'm Reverend Lucius Conway, and you are at the Armory of God Covenant Warrior Circle, King's Bloodline, as in Jesus. And this is our community justice video workshop, just a short, abbreviated version of what would be a 90-minute workshop in person, created and facilitated by Reverend Lucius Conway. That would be me. And we're just going to go over some additional things in the first video. If you did not see it, please avail yourself of access to get it by leaving your email at this link. Copy that link down, put it in your address bar. It'll pop up and you'll see where you can send me your email address and I'll send you video 1. You'll also be on the list to receive video 3 because we're at video 2. Okay. And also there is a pre-survey, as you can see on the screen. This pre-survey covers some questions I'd need to know some answers to so that I can better serve you. Have you attended a Know Your Rights workshop before? If you were here for video 1, then you push your answer is yes. And you know how this goes. You make a comma, and I still need you to fill out the pre-survey, even if you were here for video 1. Trust me, it will help me help you better and focus on what I need to do in order to meet you at the point of your need, providing the information that you want. Those of you who are just coming in at video 2, I just need the answers. I don't need you to write the questions. I don't need you to write these numbers. I just need the answers. So if you put yes, comma, and then you'll have a series of 4 numbers for each of these categories, meaning 1, comma, 2, comma. And when I say 2, I mean you would choose 1, meaning you got it covered. You're very confident when dealing with the police. Number 5 means you're not very confident with dealing with the police, or not confident at all, really, is what a number 5 means. And the same scale holds for each of these categories. So you have a series of numbers, 4 numbers. So you have your yes or no, comma, and then a series of 4 numbers separated by commas. Then you're going to answer the question, what topics are you most interested in today? And you're going to write one of these responses. You don't need to write both words, as in police arrest. You can write police or arrest, housing or eviction, family law, and that you can abbreviate that to fam law, workers' rights, re-entry for those who are re-entering society after incarceration, or something else that I may not have covered. What's one problem you or someone you know is facing right now within the system? You'll write that answer. Again, your answers are separated by commas. So let's talk about police encounters. Rights at risk, police, housing, and work is what we're going to cover. So let's start with police encounters. Say only, I want a lawyer. Do not argue. Do not volunteer information. Don't do it. I don't care what they tell you. If you're stopped, your best defense is silence. Do not argue. Don't volunteer information. I say again, say only this. I want a lawyer. Repeat it if you must, because that phrase protects you. Too often people think they can talk their way out of it. You can't. Let me assure you, you cannot talk your way out of it. Don't attempt to. That's what lawyers are paid to do. So let them do their job. If it's a public defender or not, or a private attorney, that's what they're paid to do. And if you were here for video 1, then you understand exactly how to read your police report, so you'll be able to assist in your own defense. If we were together, I'd be giving you a handout, and this would actually be in the way of a laminated card that you could put in your wallet. It's called Know Your Rights Detroit, and it has some key phrases that you will use. Know your rights for police encounters, which is what we just covered. Am I being detained is a question you asked. Am I being detained or am I free to go? I wish to remain silent. I want a lawyer. I do not consent to any searches. For housing and landlord issues, please put that in writing. When you're communicating with your landlord in person, he knocks on your door, told you to get out. You cannot evict me without a court order. Only a judge can order me to leave. For workplace rights, I need that in writing. You say your supervisor, your boss. I'm keeping records of my hours and my pay. The law requires overtime pay after 40 hours. That's the federal law. It's called the Wage and Hours Law under the Federal Department of Labor. That's still in place. Know your rights. For reentry and general survival, I need a copy of that in writing for my records. Please direct me to the official policy. I'll follow up with the proper agency. Remember, you want everything in writing from these agencies and individuals who are violating your rights. You want copies of everything you sign. Anything you sign, you want a copy of it. Keep a copy of everything you sign, even if you don't understand it. Well, if you don't understand it, don't sign it. Wait until you get somebody who can help you understand it. But know your rights, and that's what that card is about, to help you know your rights. Let's go back to our slides. And as far as housing, eviction equals process. It's not instant. If you receive eviction notice, don't panic. It's not an instant thing. It's a legal process that has to happen. You have to go to court. You do have time to respond. You have time to get some help. Stay calm, keep your documents, and always, always respond in writing. Okay, that's very important. And thirdly is workplace disputes, especially workplace disputes. You want to always track your own hours, document refusals, and file complaints in writing. Track the hours you work. If your employer refuses to pay you for overtime, don't walk away. Keep a record of every hour you worked. Write down every conversation. File a complaint in writing. Your paycheck is your right, and your paper trail is your protection. In communicating with supervisors, bosses, anybody at work, do an email chain or a text if you are texting at the job, so that you have some documented evidence of what was said. Otherwise, it's your word against their word. The documentation removes all of that doubt that may exist, especially when it comes to your hours. Systems break down all the time. You can put your hours in a digital system, and the system crashes, and we no longer have a record of your hours, the boss says. Oh, I do. I write down when I get here, and I write down when I leave. Do it. Let them dispute whether or not it's true. But you've got a written record of its veracity, of its truth, and you've gotten it over time, which by doing it over time, it shows that you have a habit of doing it and are less likely to lie about it. So if they refuse to give you the overtime, ask them for that in writing. File all complaints against them in writing. So you see, we keep going back to writing. In America, it never happened if it's not in writing, okay? It never happened if it's not in writing. Remember that, okay? So I showed you the Know Your Rights card. It's a simple script for moments of pressure, because when police stop you, when the landlord threatens you, or when an employer cheats you, you've got this in your wallet, in your hand. So if your brain freezes and your temperature boils, you still have the ability to be calm enough to look at this card and know exactly what to say and how to say it, and keep it moving. Because if it's not in writing, you're not making the situation better by just talking about it. Documenting it is your power. And that card will help you understand how to do that. And when we get in person, because hopefully we will have an in-person session, we'll have some one-on-one for you to ask questions and for me to actually put this stuff in your hand. If you'd like to receive it, otherwise, make sure you put your email at that link I showed you at the top of the video. So there's a post survey that I'm asking you to do. It's basically the questions that I asked you pre-survey. And this is just to see if you've acquired any more confidence with the information that I've given you, or if you haven't, or if you're still at the same place. And you'll do the same thing with post as you did with pre, which is just give me the answers. I don't need the numbers here, and I don't need these numbers, and I don't need you to write anything other than the answer. So on the post survey, you're just going to have a series of 3 numbers answering these 3, and then how confident are you now? And then for that one, you're going to have, oh, that's wrong. Number 5 should be number 4. But just if you follow the page, pause the video and follow the page. It won't be a problem. And just put those answers in because I can see exactly the order they're in. What information was most useful, what information was least useful, what topic should we cover next time. You can pick one of these, or you can write something else. Would you come back for another session? Yes or no. All right, so now you've completed Module 2, our Everyday Legal Skill Survival, and actually this was our Rights at Risk module, Police, Housing, and Work. Up next is Module 3, Pathways to Power. If you want to be on the list to receive that video, complete your sign-in, pre-survey and post-survey in the comment section here and sign up at this link. Go to this link and sign up. Go to that link and sign up by dropping your email in. Your phone number and name are optional. That's up to you whether you want to leave that information for us. Again, thank you for joining me for our community justice video workshop, and we look forward to seeing you in person. In the interim, heads up, watch out for Module 3, which is our Pathways to Power video. In the meanwhile, put it in writing, know your rights, and claim your power. And you got to do that at all times, okay?